So in this video, we're going to finally upgrade the MagLite to see if it can play with the big boys. So I had previous videos on this, on what it does, and things I've done to this in the past. Now it's time to update it. Maybe for its final time in its life. Maybe not. I don't know. So, like I mentioned, I got a upgrade kit from Lumencraft. So now it's time to put it in. So in the kit, you get the new head, your new light head. You get your 26650 adapter, and since this is a 3-cell, a dummy battery or just a dummy wire to get him to play. And then you get the upgraded tail spring. So this is a smaller tail spring, and this is going to go inside the tail cap. So it's going to go in the spot where the spare bulb used to be, and the tail cap will need to be slightly modified to make electrical contact. And then other things in the kit, of course, it is optional. You can buy the batteries or you can use your own. So if you buy the batteries, you need to get 26650s. And if you have your own, you need to make sure that you have enough of a button top to use the upgrade kit. Otherwise, in the kit, you also get 2 little magnets, and that will go in place of the button tops, just in case your 26650s are the perfectly flat kind. So in my installation, I'm going to be using the Keep Power, and these are sold on the Lumencraft website. They do not need the button cells, so we can put them off to the side. And then you'll get in the kit, and also optional, you can get a more scratch resistant super clear new lens to protect your light housing. And then also other things in the box, you'll get the instruction or destruction manual, and it'll tell you give you all the information that you need, how to install it, use the user interface. So that's basically what this is the user interface and destruction manual, and you can have up to 24 different light modes. So whatever you would like, you can program this light head to whatever you would want. So by default, it's a 3-speeder, 125 and 100, and then you can operate that by kind of this buttons. When we got the new thing in here, the button is kind of like a half-click type interface, just like focusing a DSLR camera. So you know how you gotta like half-click the button to get it to turn on. Like right now, you just touch it like halfway and it comes on. So you'll be using that type of mode, that motion, to either find your light level or to program it. So once you find your light level that you want, high, medium, or low by default, then you can click it on and it'll stay on there. And by default, it's also on memory, so every time you click it on and off, it'll always be at the setting that you set last time when you turned it off. So now it's time to stop the gibberish, and it's time to put this in. So first thing you'll have to do, take your batteries out. For me, they were these hybrids where you can use a AA battery. So not ideal, but since I don't use these a lot, I really don't care. And I can have my quarterback. So I do have some other than rechargeable USB-D batteries coming. So I'll probably have another video of using them and then going through all the various different lights that I have. The original incandescents, the wannabe xenon bulbs, the current LED upgrade, current LED upgrade of today, and then the current bipin. So it'll be original Krypton bulb, current bipins, this LED upgrade of, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, a modern equivalent of a LED upgrade, and then finally this thing. So there'll be a video on that later on. So subscribe and do all the other good stuff, and blah, blah, blah. So take the batteries out, take the tail cap off, and like I said, you're not going to be using this original tail cap spring, because this one, once you put all the batteries in, this is going to be too much height and too much tension. You'll never be able to get the cap back in all the way. So we'll be removing this and discarding it, or putting off to the side for spares for another flashlight, and then we'll be doing a little work on the inside of this. So that'll be a little later. So we'll put them two together. So now the only other thing you need to do is take your head off. Not that one, but the one down there. Take your head off. Put them off the side, and then you're going to be removing your original bulb, your bayonet base, your bipin, blah, 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 the little top cap, blah, blah, blah. But this one is a screw-in upgrade, so we'll be moving him off to retirement. And then we'll put him off to the side. And the next thing you have to do is take your lens off. So your reflector will be retired, so you'll no longer be needing that. And then if you bought the replacement lens, just in case this one's scratched up, like this one is all scratched up, it looks like garbage. So we'll take that out, because it's only plastic and it's garbage. You can buy replacement lenses from MagLite, and there's probably other vendors out there that have them. So we'll put the new glass in, and we'll try not to touch it and get fingerprints all over it. So we'll just slide him right in. Now, for the fun parts. So we'll take this out of the box, our little light head, brand new light head. And this is what it looks like. It's the Lumencraft. It's the 3500 lumens. Don't focus on my face. Focus on the decal. There. 3500 lumens. And this is going to be a flood mode. This is going to be a flood type flashlight. You're not going to have no spot or anything like that. That's gone. No focusability, so just be aware of that. You'll be having a general light cast, so it'll light up the night, just like a floodlight. And this is what we're doing. So you take your head, take your module, bloop, put your top back on. And this one is the current modern, the more modern MagLites, where you put your upgrade in and they screw all the way down tight. So it's not the oddball ones where you get a little bit of gap. And then you take the your barrel and screw it back on. And you want to screw it in until you start feeling resistance, and you'll feel it stop. Once you feel it stop, just give it a little turn. That's it. You're done. So now we'll move on to the batteries. First one to go in is your dummy battery. So that's just a wire, really. You slide that in. Slide your 26650 adapter in. And then you can take your 2650s of choice. So there's several different good brands. So this one is a decent one. This is the Keep Power, and this is your 5500 milliamp hour. And I had a video on these, so you can search the channel to find them. Or another good battery is the E-Fests. They're the purple battery, and they're 5 amp hours. And they're an excellent battery. And then we'll just put that in there like that. That one in like that. And now we're going to focus our attention to the tail cap. So, your old tail cap spring sat in this upper groove. So it's been machined, so it's raw aluminum. While the rest of this is your polished anodized coating. So what this is going to be doing, this is going to be going on the inside of the cap. And it's going to sit down deep inside. So it's going to be a little bit of a chore to get it in there, but if you put it at an angle and then squeeze it in there, and this is the way it's going to look like, and this is the way it's going to sit. But we have to take the coating off the inside of the cap. So you kind of want to get an eyeball of where that ring is sitting, and we're going to get a rotary tool, and we're going to grind on the inside here to break the cast, as they would say. So all you need is a rotary tool, or sometimes you can use like a rat tail file, a round file, and then you want to scratch up in there pretty good. So, or even in a pinch, you can just get the like Dremel type like bits if you don't have a rotary tool, and just get a grinding stone and just put it in a drill, and then you can grind the coating off the inside of the tail cap. So we're going to go on the very bottom. So we're going to be going on the very bottom, and we're going to work on the side a little bit. And you don't need to do a lot of grinding, just enough to get the coating off. So make sure you put your safety glasses on. You know, you want to be safe just in case that stone shatters and pokes you in the eye. It takes your eyeball out. So that's all we're going to be doing. It's just scratching up the inside. As you can see, it's pretty, it's not shiny in there no more. And that's all you should have to do to restore the electrical contact inside the tail cap. Very simple, just a few minutes. Now we'll take our spring and we'll slam him down at an angle so we get him to sit back down nice. Get in there and make sure he's all the way in there. So you may want to give it a little twist. Make sure he's seated all the way down on the bottom. And as you can see, when I put the batteries in now, when you put your regular alkaline in there, they sit down deep inside, but you can see this one, it's flush at the top of the barrel. So that's why there's a shorter spring, because the spring, when you compress it, your batteries are, the cap is actually going to go over the batteries now. And just put them in. And then he works. So just in case it don't light, make sure you get good electrical contact on your tail cap. Or if it's not good enough up here, just give it a little bit more of a twist. Don't crush this because you'll destroy the switch, and then you'll end up buying a new switch that you'll have to replace. So to get the various different modes in programming, you can do the half push. So like right now it's on low, and if you do it again, so high, medium, low, or low, medium, high, I should say. So we'll find our high, medium, high, and then if you click it on full bore, he's always on high. And then if you want low, select low, and then fully depress the clicker. So now you probably want to know how many lumens it's doing. So let me get the lumen meter out, and we'll see what it gets for lumens on my little DIY homemade lumen tester. So I'll be right back. And now I'm back with the upgraded MagLite with the Lumencraft 3500 lumen LED module upgrade with 26 650s, two of them running this show. So let's put this old girl on the my homemade DIY lux meter, lumen meter here, and we'll see what we get. So we'll put the flashlight on, and there's a little bit of light entering the tube, so you'll have to subtract, or if you're really that anal, you can subtract up to 0.9. So we'll see what we got. So we have 3,100 and 14, 17, 19, 20. Oh, actually we're going up. Now that's an oddity for the lumens to go up when you first power it on. And it's still continuing to go up. So well over 3,000 lumens. That is a huge upgrade. Huge compared to my previous lamps that have been installed into this. Huge. Well worth the upgrade. Well worth it. Yes. So 3,132 lumens. And that'll all vary on what the batteries can support, the lamp, or the new flashlight lamp holder. So that is pretty cool, I think. Because if you've seen my previous video on when I was doing the upgrade from the Krypton to the LED upgrade of the day, it was only about 30 lumens, and it was declining because of the batteries. And it might have been just the batteries that were making it decline from 30 lumens into the high 20s. But to go from 30 lumens to 3,000 lumens, that is a huge upgrade. Huge. And it is pretty, it casts a very nice light. I mean, yeah, you don't get the spot mode like you used to, or you get the focusability, but that's fine. I don't care. Because if you want to light up the night, let's see, let me back up. I'm lighting up. It's pretty dark today, so it's raining, it's cloudy, it's dark in the house. So yeah, I'm lighting up the night out there. So if you want to light up the night and light up a wide area, and you got an old MagLite, anywhere from a 2-cell to a 6-cell, go ahead and get this upgrade, man, because it's worth it. And it's going to get warm. It does get warm, but this is all aluminum, so it's going to dissipate that heat. No problem. So that's it for this video. There might be a little bonus. So if there's a bonus at the end of this video, make sure you watch it. So just in case I don't, we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. You know damn well there's going to be a bonus if I say so. So we just got done upgrading this MagLite to a 3000 lumen MagLite, and it's awesome. But it's nice as it is, but we want to make it cooler. We want to make it look like a deadly weapon. What do I mean by deadly weapon? So what I mean by deadly weapon is I'm talking about a strike bezel and maybe a glass shattering tip like this one's got. I mean, when you got this in your hand, it looks kind of intimidating that you got this skull basher, and I'll be able to bash your skull because I'm going to break the glass in your car. So let's make this look like that. And I got some bits. So I got some bits off to the side here. What do I got here? I got this thing and this thing. So for the tail cap, and unfortunately I couldn't find these in silver. It would have been awesome, but I do have a black one. And this is a replacement tail cap for your MagLite, so that you can have glass shattering capabilities. And I've already modified this to grind out the anodized aluminum to make the tail cap spring work in this. And I did a little grinding up here to just make sure that there's good electrical contact. So we'll put that on right now, and we'll verify that it works. So I'm gonna, this one don't come with an O-ring, so I will transfer the O-ring. And then we'll put our spring in there. Going to have to work it. Going to have to work it in there. It's a little tighter tolerances because you're dealing with aftermarket. Okay. Now let's see if he screws back on. Make sure we have power. We have power, so that's awesome. So now we got glass shattering capabilities along with our super bright MagLite LED upgrade. So now we can shatter glass. Now when you shatter glass, you've probably seen hundreds of videos on YouTube of people just bashing and going like this to shatter the glass. Even the cops, even when they, when they're at an accident scene and they got to shatter the glass, or they're trying to get that fugitive, they are just wailing at it. And you don't really need to wail at glass. All you need to do is just push, especially on your side glasses. Just give it steady, even pressure in a calm manner, and you will shatter the glass, and you'll be having less likely to put your whole arm through the shattering glass. So that's that. Now we want to bash some skulls in, just in case we need to do that kind. So I got an upgrade for that, and this is what it is. So this is, you can find these on Amazon, both the tail cap on Amazon. So if you want the glass shattering part for your D-cell, it's Bust-A-Cap, and it's for your D-cell and your rechargeable MagLites. And as for the strike bezel is a weld tool. So you can find these on Amazon. And here's the part number. So put him there. Get him out of the box. And he does come with he actually comes with accessories. So Bust-A-Cap, make sure you include a new O-ring for the tail caps, because it has that kind. Otherwise, you have to transfer your old tail cap O-ring to your new one. But, you know, just in case you break it. So here's the strike bezel. So that'll hurt if it hits you. And it's nice aluminum, and this one is silver. So you can buy these in, I think, silver and black. So, of course, this particular flashlight's silver, so I got silver. Then you get a little accessory pack. And in a little accessory pack, you get a brand new lens and a new O-ring for the strike bezel. So this is glass. So you get a brand new glass lens protector and an O-ring. So in case your plastic lens is all scratched and or clouded over and crap like that, you get a brand new one. So simple upgrade. Just take your old trim ring off, and I have the super hard glass already installed, so we'll retain that. And it's just a matter of just screwing it on. So now we got an intimidating MagLite, just like the China Pride. So we got the skull basher, and we got the glass shattering capability now. And we brought the old school up to modern day, and it's deadly. So super awesome, quick, simple, fairly inexpensive upgrades to get your MagLites working again. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.